What's up, people? My name is Halvy, and here is a game that I'm going to show you guys that I'm really going to start playing probably a lot on YouTube not on YouTube, for YouTube if you guys want to see more of it. I hope you guys do because it's kind of an awesome game. So this is called Cube World, and it's in alpha mode. For those of you that have not heard of this, this is a game that's an adventure-based game set place in this pixely world, which is quite honestly the only thing semi-resembling Minecraft. Is just the look and feel. You can't actually adjust, you can't build anything with the blocks themselves. This is very much so an RPG kind of adventure indie game kind of feel. Actually, I don't know if it's an indie game or not. I don't even know what indie games are like take to be classified as such. But anyways, yeah, I just figured I would show you guys this and kind of as a video to start and kick it off if it's going to be something that people want to see more of. So you start off, you create your new character, and it sucks you right down here, which is awesome. Look at this. It's such a pretty environment. Okay, so essentially you can choose between many races, and I'm just gonna go ahead filter through them here. You have orcs and goblins too, which is kind of cool. Lizard men, whatever. And I've heard from I was doing some research on it, and they do plan to release a lot more races as well as possible classes and whatnot, which we'll get into later. But I'm just gonna show you guys some gameplay quickly. We'll make this guy an assassin or a rogue, I guess. Face 1. He's got to have red eyes. Red angry eyes. There we go. Oops. There we go. And what's an undead with hair? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we're good to go. And we'll name this guy Gnartak. There we go. Gnartak, the undead assassin. That's perfect. Okay, I made one called Halvyland. And that's one that I've already seen a lot of. But we'll show you a new world. Okay. Seed 1 2 1 2. Oh wow, that's a lot of numbers. Whatever that is. Name Deadsville. Whatever all of this random crud is in the beginning. Okay, create the world. So it sits and it creates your world, which you can do all these random seeds, which means I'm pretty sure you'd probably be able to get some pretty cool seeds from other people as well as time goes on. But also, depending on the world and stuff, depends on a lot of the different things that you start off with, which is like, for example, the town, the type of town. There's different types of buildings in the towns, as well as you can get pets in these games, which I'll show you guys in a bit. And each town that you start off with, the map that you start with, has a different candy, which is or not candy, I guess it's a different food item that you use to feed your pet, which is essentially random creatures in this world. To tame them. So essentially you can keep starting it over and get new stuff happening every time, which is kind of awesome. I like this little pond here. It's a nice little lovely spring. And so you can bathe in the water and it shoots little blocks of water up, which is just kind of tight. I'll just show you briefly this. This is, if you guys see this running around, these are spawning points. They have these all over the map randomly generated. And when you die, which I'll show you, but when you die, essentially, nothing happens. You just respawn at a point. But, yeah, so don't be afraid of death unless you're really wanting to kill some big boss and get some good stuff from it. Because essentially, when you die, you won't probably be able to keep attacking that same thing. So anyway, starting off, you're just thrown into this random world with nothing around you, which kind of sucks. So you hit M and you have a mini-map. So this is the world around you. This is like how much, I guess, it's rendering distance or whatever, but for you to see. So this little, call it my own spit, so it runs in the family. This little doohickey thing here is where your town's going to be. And typically if you just follow the trail, you'll get there, is essentially what it is. I did try, however, going and following a trail in a different character world that I was using for the one that I'm actually playing with a lot. And literally probably was walking on the stupid trail for close to like 30 minutes maybe, and then ended up going into a rock and nothing happened, so I was pretty upset. Okay, so real quick, going over the enemies here. You see this enemy's gonna run and attack you, and it's not gonna go away. It will not stop following you until you get to a city. So you could literally be running here like this, and this stupid thing is gonna follow you forever. It's just gonna keep following you. See, it's got the exact same speed as you and whatnot. So until you start getting some more like abilities to run, it's pretty annoying, I must say. Did I just totally contradict myself? Was he gonna stop? I have no idea. Anyways, I have not had experience with them really stopping ever, so yeah, just be wary of that. But okay, so essentially it has a blue name over it. and that means that it's going to be easy to kill for you. It should be. So we'll just go crazy on it here. The different levels of your the different colors has different meanings for like how easy or hard. If it's blue, it's going to be easy. If it's yellow or something, it's moderate. And then obviously red and orange means do not go near them. I've had experience where I've been able to take on red and orange. It's not like it's impossible, but what's nice about this game is it's definitely at least semi skill based. Oh, see, look, he's drinking a potion. They're actually smart. That's nice. Okay, so you have different special abilities as well. I'm sorry, I have going ADHD on here. Okay, essentially, people, these people, monsters, creatures, whatever. I'm not paying attention, so I'm dying. Yeah, have different levels of difficulty and whatnot. But the game, with its combat system, is pretty much skill-based. I'll show you here also, since my health is kind of low. I could probably kill him still, but you use Q automatically for a health potion. And health potions, what are great about those as opposed to other food items is that health potions you can use while you're still running, so you can be running away from things and still be gaining health, whereas other things you have to be sitting down. You can, however, bounce up and down on your butt. I don't know how that happens, but what? Okay, well, there's something new. If you don't attack him for long enough, he'll just stop, regain his health, and then go away. Alright, well then disregard that beginning of the video. So yeah, anyways, I'll just finish killing him so I can get something. But everybody starts off, their class that you choose starts off with a certain skill set and their things. That was really fast. Okay, so picked that up. We'll hit M so I can make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. And we'll follow the trail home. But yeah, it's a really pretty area, and it's awesome because, like I said, you know, every game that you start is going to be a little different. What's nice about this also, as far as development goes for future updates and whatnot, is that the character models, as you can see, everything is made with pixel blocks type, I guess it's called voxels, but blocky type things, and there's our city. But it's not like Minecraft where it's literally a head of a block and whatever. It's all individual bits. So I would not be surprised if you'd be able to create your own skins and whatnot in the future, as well as have them be able to create a lot more monsters and whatnot with a lot of varying, you know, looks. So I'm excited for that. This is an example of a pet. I think I could probably attack him, but I don't know for sure. I don't really want to try because he's a collie. He's cute. So I won't. I'll do that later. But yeah, so anyways, you enter the city, and typically once you enter the city, you're not really going to be attacking anything or anyone as much. Or at least they're not going to be attacking you for sure. And like I said, this city here actually looks completely different than the city in a different one that I'm using. So it's kind of cool. Like the cities are even different. That they look different when you spawn different seeds. Okay, these are NPCs that you can run around and talk to, and they give you little hints that really do nothing. And that was my phone. They give you hints that pretty much tell you nothing. To disregard them. But essentially they're friendly. What's nice is that you'll eventually, when you go out into the woods and the wilderness and whatnot, you're gonna come across little bands of like 3 or 4 people that walk around that are blue, and you can't attack them, and they won't attack you. But if you're running from something like a creep or something, and then you run into them, they'll start attacking for you. So it's kind of cool, and that's interesting. I thought, oh, he's no racism involved here, but I swear I thought he was wearing a mask. And I was like, that's so awesome, but no, that's just his skin color. Okay, so this is your your basic village. It's kind of cool looking. I like this. And in each city, sorry, not village, city. In each city, you have different districts, as you guys will be able to see. You can zoom on your map and you see these little icons. And each district has something different in it. That's the point. So, for example, the trade district. That's where you're going to get all of your, you know, all of your items and everything like that to buy and sell and whatnot. You have your adventurer district, which is where you go to like train and whatnot. Train your hero for if you want to switch classes and stuff, because if you hit X you can see there's 2 different classes at least right now, assassin and ninja, and each one's different on each thing. But essentially the only thing that this does is change their passive thing, which I guess ninja is like elusiveness and counter-strike, and then assassin is way of the shadows. So each one has something different. I don't know what to do. Should we go assassin or should we go ninja? I'll do this one because it involves dodging. That's cool. Oh, dodging. Something I'll show you later too. Oh yeah. He can dodge around. It's pretty sick. Really fun to just roll around like that. That's kind of helpful, and you'll learn how to use that more later when you're fighting people. But essentially, so yeah, we're in the trade district right now, and there's all these people, and sometimes when you talk to people, they'll have these little message things over their heads, which are essentially little quests that you can do and whatnot. Stop texting me, people. So typically, yeah, okay, here we go. So there's crafting district, adventure and trade. I already went over those. And there's the crafting district and the pet district. And am I going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right. So dang it, wasted a health potion. It's okay. They're very easy to make, and yes, you can make health potions really simply, which is awesome. Okay, so in the crafting district, you can go here, and this is how, go figure, you craft your things. And each thing that you're crafting, each thing like armor and weaponry and all this stuff requires something different. So using the saw, you would obviously do like wooden things. So this is where you would go to create, I think this is what you use to, when you get blocks of wood and you make them into wood cubes. And then these cubes you can make from obviously different things, and iron ore, which you find in caves. That took me forever to realize. Learn this now. If you need iron cubes, don't just go looking around for them. You gotta go inside of a cave where it's dark, and if it's dark and inside of a cave, you're gonna probably find a lot. Wood cubes you find from bushes. You don't cut down trees, you just find them from bushes and then they drop, which is kind of cool. Anyways, but then you have to take it to a certain thing and use it. So for example, here you would take your wood block of tree trunk and then make it into a wood cube, which then you can take somewhere else and put it on things and yada yada yada. I'm gonna go more in depth in some other videos as well. I'm just showing you guys the essence of this game, which you guys probably want to see some other cool fighting, so I'll get on with business here. But yes, that's the crafting district. You can create your items, modify your items, create armor and whatnot. And then pet district honestly has nothing cool in it at all. It's just like, I think they say that there's little random pets running around or something, and I don't mean it's like an exciting pets running around as in there's nothing really different except there's a little few more pets. I wish it was something where you could have a lot of pets running around and just interact with them, but it's not the case. Okay, something to start you off here if you guys can play this game. You hit E obviously and you can pick up items. In the villages you have two patches. You have pineapples and you also have pumpkins. And as far as yet, I don't think people care if you steal their pumpkin or pineapple patches that I'm sure people spend a lot of time creating. I would get really pissed if some random skeleton was running around taking all my pineapples, but it's okay. And you can take quite a bit. I think it's like 50 or something, but I've pretty much been able to just go around and take all of them. So with most items, as far as yet goes, you can sell them at merchants for two copper, I think, coins each. Oh, there we go. And that's how most items are. And so you can either take those and then go and sell them, or you can take a look at this. You have your inventory and whatnot here. You have your pineapple slice, and then if you want to make that, it just takes pineapples. You hold it down, boom, you just make your pineapple slices. And then with those, you can eat them, and it replenishes your health. And so it takes a while, but essentially that's how you make it. So I won't bore you with that more. Other things, for example, health potions, take other things, and then it requires, this one doesn't require, but certain things will require, like here, ginseng soup requires a campfire, or ginseng, however you want to say it. Yeah, so that's the gist of that. And let's go ahead and venture out here. I don't need items. I'm cool enough already. Oh wait, no, we do. We need to go back. I need to show you guys the merchant, as well as show you the food that you can use to tame your pets, which is cool. I hope that it's a pet that I'll be able to just find easily. I'm gonna be upset if I'm gonna have to search forever to find it. And yeah, these people, when you talk to them, it really doesn't do anything. You can practice attacking their dummies, but essentially you have to be right near them. And for later on, I guess, you right near them, and then you can learn whatever skill set you want. I think starting off, yeah, it starts you off with whatever it is, but you can learn it. And to learn it, I think you get I don't know if you get the first one free. I guess you do. But essentially, when you're going to be, if you want to learn something else, you have to go to them. Also, something interesting is that you gain points as you level up, like it's 2 per level or something, and you can apply those here, which the only thing that changes between these, obviously, is this one. It's the end, and then their passives, but these stay the same. So use this for your pets, and then if you level that up, you can ride pets, and they have to be a riding pet, though, so you want to look up what pets do that. You can have a hang glider that you buy for 10 silver, and then a boat, which is the same thing. Boats, I don't find any use for. Although you can get out to the ocean eventually, but I don't know if it leads anywhere. But hang gliders are kind of cool. So, but anyways, once you get them, you always have the option to actually take all those points back and then apply them elsewhere. So you can take all the points back and say, oh, I want to go on a big adventure. So I'll take out of the fighting, and you want to be peaceful that day, and then put it all into your pet. Then you can just go ride your little pet around, or go on a sailboat or something. So that's kind of helpful and nice, is that once you're not locked in stone. Okay, another distraction there. I need to go to the merchant, which is this, which I've always thought this looked like a little like potion of some sort. I've heard people say it's a bag. I think it's up to your discretion to say what you think it is. oh, and also ins. You go, you talk to the person like that, hit R, and it automatically resets night to day, which is fantastic. Okay, so essentially you can buy different things and whatnot, and these are, I think, my items. Yeah, I'll need to put them on. But you can buy things like glass flasks, which are helpful. So I'm going to buy a few of them here. 1, 2, 3 of these, so I can show you guys how to make potions. But then you see here, okay, cotton candy. So cotton candy is their food, and what cotton candy is the food for is sheep. You get to have a sheep follow you, which they're cool too. In the other game I have a collie, but which little kind of tidbit here. Wally's the creator with his wife, and the collies in this game, are they called collies? There's a pig. The little dogs in this game are actually based off of his in real life dog. Kind of a little fun fact for you. Fun facts with Halvy every day. No, if you follow my Twitter, I will put fun facts every day for you, actually. Not necessarily just Cube World, but yes. And this is an extremely large growth serum that has been devouring the land of flowers. They make them very tall for whatever reason. Alright, so we're going to go see if we can find some trouble. This is really cool, actually, because this is completely different than the other map as well. Is the terrain. This is very hilly, when the other one was actually quite flat. But anyways, over here, so oh, these guys are friendly. They look kind of awesome. Oh, you can get those 2 roadrunners, but we'll just go attack it. Hello, plane runner. Yeah, they come and attack you anyways. When they're orange, or sorry, when they have a red bar, or no, it's when they have, I don't know if it's a red bar, if it's a red name, they're gonna attack you no matter what. If they don't, so yeah, it's a red health bar. My bad. If they don't have that, then essentially they're not going to attack you. And you can see, so I'm using this to kind of roll around and jump, you know, do some awesome aerobics exercises and whatnot. So there you go. He drops XP, and sometimes they drop items, but not always. So the XP will level you up. Go figure. And when you level up, you get your points, and also your combat level or damage level or something increases. And what that does is the higher your level is not only like the more damage you're going to do and whatnot, but also is determined on the kind of things that you can wear. Most of your guys' abilities also should have knockback, at least every so often. At least Ranger and Assassin do. Stop using, oh man, stop using your potions. That's so annoying. Alright, and then, there we go. Keep it going. Come at me, bro. I'm just kidding. I don't ever say that because it's a weird thing to say. Alright, so these guys dropped, for example, Shabby Silver Amulet and gold, or copper, I guess. And then every 100 copper makes a silver, and then I'm assuming every 100 silver makes a gold. So when you see things that are different prices, that's what that all means. So we'll take a look here. Hit tab, and you can scroll between different things, like if you have your pineapple slices. So I'm going to eat that. And so you see here, like I was saying earlier, and then hit tab again or whatever, and it'll make it your automatic queue. And he'll just sit there. But you can bounce up and down like a silly person, but you can't run. For some reason, you can levitate up and down, but you can't run. So that's the gist of that. I'll eat one more. Take your time, really. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, I'm lying. You can cancel it though by attacking. All right, so we'll keep following the trail out yonder, and we'll see if we find any sheep. I have a feeling we won't, just because that's my luck. But you'll get the picture. Is you can feed these animals, and then they'll be yours. And like I said, I'm gonna do a more in-depth. Some more in-depth videos as time goes on. But yeah, so that's the gist of the game. We approach these fields here, which is great. I'm gonna go attack this thing. Here's a crater, and you'll occasionally see like random artifacts from the moon fall down, and they make these craters. And then typically there's aliens and whatnot, and then if you ingest the alien, it actually turns you into that alien, and then you can go to other planets and ride spaceships and whatnot. No, I'm sorry. I totally just lied to you. That's not actually a part of it, but it's a brilliant concept, isn't it? Be able to have aliens and stuff. I feel bad now. Just go ahead and erase that part of your memory. That might be an update, but most likely will not be. Yeah, so anyways, guys, here's Kitty. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, and if you do, then do let me know. I plan to definitely do some kind of playing with my own crew of this and whatnot, and I will definitely be getting a server when those go public. So, and just by the way, a little passing fact, that's what gets you the wood, just so you know. So yeah, guys, Hope you enjoyed, and be expecting to see more of these awesome videos from me soon. We'll talk to you later. See ya.